Hello? Hello, hello, hello. It's me. We're back at it again. Much later than usual this time. But still here, nevertheless. Gotta sneeze. Ugh, never mind. I'm very sneezy lately. Yeah. Back at it again. Very late. Working through whatever the heck this Mangadex thing is. Or this manga reader GD thing is. Yeah, let's get started. Let's get started. Oh no, it's Rust. Get out of here, Rust. Stinky. No one likes Rust. All my boys like Godot instead. Though I was working on a Rust thing. Was working on doing a TUI, a terminal UI. Now that would be fun. It would also work possibly on my work computer. Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that now. And do I have a cold? Ugh. I feel like my nose is like ultra stuffed. It's possible I have a cold, considering that my heating doesn't work. So like next week I'm gonna have to get an HVAC technician to come out. And see what's up with my HVAC. But yeah, what we did last week was, oh look, it's the TUI. Get out of here. Manga Reader GD. Where did I end off? So we did LFU and navbar. Okay. Okay. Very sniffly. Sorry. Not usually as sniffly as this. I feel like I just need to sneeze once and I'll be alright. I'm trying to force myself to sneeze. Ugh. This feels horrible though. Let me tell you. Yeah, this is where we're at. It's very strange. Like, this looks good, I think. It looks like there's been a few changes. There's been a few changes. Or a few updates. Etc, etc. Ooh, here we go. File corrupt. We can refresh. PNG to image. Check error, not a PNG file. Check error, not a PNG file. Where? So read chapter, handle response. Huh. So response body. Wonder if I can just see what this is. So I can set a breakpoint here. We will refresh. And then I think the refresh button should be forcing the HTTP clients to use or to send a fresh request. Yeah. I need to see if it's actually toggling it on and off. Force new request. Yeah, because that's always set in request completed. which is what this does. Request completed. So that's good. We can, oh no, let's force a refresh. Oh wait, we're already there. What's in response body? It's a pool byte array. It's a very big one as well. We can step. Okay. Makes sense. We can go back to the first one as well. It's alright. I don't know, did something happen to the thing? Oh, this one looks a lot smaller. So we can refresh, go forward, hit an error, go forward again. Yeah, it's just the second one. So I wonder if it makes sense to, if we hit too many errors, I should actually try to get a new Mangadex at home server. Because I guess like whatever server it's currently sitting on, it's broken. Like that's okay. I'll log out. Handle response. Emda server. I'm wondering if it makes sense here. So if we're not able to load, something from one of the Mangadex at home servers here, so it gives us an invalid response, right? So I think one will want to return. I think that's one of the few things that was causing a bunch of errors as well, is that there's no manga page. To load manga page. So we can send another get Emda server. So that would be, where is it? This one. Possibly. And then I think we'll need to have like a max retry count on this page as well, just so I don't like infinitely pull. So if like there's some sort of problem, if there's some sort of problem just loading in the image on my end, I don't infinitely loop and then get blacklisted. That would be bad. Get Emda server, retry count. So that'll be an int 0, and then const Emda server retry max. So we'll try 3 different times, right? We'll try a max of 3 times. And then if that doesn't happen, then we should probably just restart the entire client, because it's probably not on Mangadex this time. It's probably on the application and there's something stuck. I think that makes sense. So we'll do if Emda server retry count is less than Emda server retry max, then we'll call this thing again and then return, of course. One of these. And then we'll do Emda server retry count plus equals 1. Otherwise, we should do a thing. It's probably just going to be, like print we'll just print So this is like an unable to successfully load in image after retries, declining to start again. And then this will be mda server retry max. Yeah. Right. And so if this worked, then we will, yeah, I guess if we just get a new server, right, then we'll just set it 0. Yeah, because because this is the server retry. So this is trying to solve for the fact that sometimes you just won't be able to get a certain image from the server, so you'll want to switch servers. And so we'll just continuously switch servers over and over again. We'll switch servers 3 times for a specific image. Yeah, because this is being called from the get manga page response. Yeah. And so it'll loop back. It'll call get manga page, loop back. If it continuously cannot load a PNG from the buffer. If it does succeed, then that means that this manga server, Mangadex@home server, is good. And so we'll probably stop switching. And they'll reset to 0 to allow us to, you know, poll the server again, I guess. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. With one of these, dev login, user feed. Look at this one again. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. And then there's also an error on my side. That should be a D, not an S. Interesting. So it's just like the second page cannot be parsed. I wonder if it's not a PNG. I wonder if it's like that's what I'm starting to wonder, is maybe it's not a PNG. Is it a JPEG? Is it a JPEG? That's very possible. That's extremely possible. All right, hold on. I've got an idea. Image, load, JPEG. What is it called? JPEG. JPEG. Image, load JPEG from buffer. JPEG from buffer. I wonder if there's any way to check to see the image type. I would hope there is, but you never know. Image, load, a bitmap. What the heck is a? I guess we'll try bitmap as well, and we'll just try multiple times. Cause it failed again. What the heck is a WebP? Is it a WebP? I don't know. What is TGA, by the way? TGA image. True Vision TGA. Do people still use this? What the heck is a TGA? I feel like I really know. Not familiar with this. TGA? I suppose it could be TGA. I don't think I'm gonna. I think TGA will be the last one. I feel like WebP is probably more likely. Yeah, WebP, response body. It does completely mess up the kind of nice formatting I had. Alright, well, I'll try TGA. Nice. You know what? I'm changing it. I'm changing it. I think the fact that it doesn't look nice is bothering me. Yeah, okay. There we go. Look at that. All nice and lined up. As any format. Alright, so this is the order that we try to load it in. So we start with PNG. Guys, dude. Ugh. Apologies. There was the long-awaited sneeze. I feel much better now. But yeah, so this is the order. So we try PNG, then we try JPEG, bitmap, TGA for whatever reason, and then WebP. Still also not super sure what WebP is. Gotta sneeze again. I wonder if it's like dusty in here. Because I have not been running my HVAC for reasons previously mentioned for a few months now, actually. So probably need a bit more air to be circulating to get all the dust out. What is WebP? It's just like a web compatible image format. All right, well, let's give it a try. Actually, before we give it a try, let's also change this to allow for a high DPI mode, so it'll work on this monitor. It'll be very tiny now, though. We can make it bigger. Oh my god, it didn't make it bigger. That's okay. We'll just look at very small images. Look at that. Or I suppose I could do it in like 2D mode, so it will actually scale up. So boom. Oh my god. It's one of these. It's a JPEG. Oh my god. That's why. Yeah, it's a JPEG. That makes sense. That makes sense. Does aspect ratio... I think we should expand aspect ratio. So will this make it bigger? It will not. At least not in high DPI mode. If I do it via... I think viewports, it will actually make it bigger like that, yeah. So then it looks a bit blurry, but that's fine. So that's tiny, but this is big. Boom, dev login. It looks a bit bad, for sure. Yeah, like that. So this loads in fine. I think I need probably some sort of graphic as well, to like a spinner. Everyone loves spinners. Oh, hello, Knock. Hello, hello. How are you doing today? I started late, which is why I'm working on this again. I was actually intending on working through some game stuff, or at least working through the parser stuff for the weird assembly language, but took a 3-hour nap. Now here I am. Poop is not implemented. No, the only one that is implemented the only one that is implemented is duck. Because otherwise, I think I don't know how I would keep track of all of the various sprites, right? Because all the sprites are just loaded in at runtime. So I suppose what I could do Yeah, I could do a dynamic command. So if we're talking about how to do that, not impossible. Yeah. I think if you run into, what's it called? A naming conflict, then we'll just take the first one we find. That should be okay. Let me see. There's the runner. It's not the runner. It's the thing. Okay. So what is custom? Oh geez, it's in the GUI. Who made this? Okay, so on randomize. So on duckify. God, this is just a horrible way to do it, by the way. So GUI goes to minions. How the heck does this work? I love hindsight. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Not gonna lie, this is pretty bad. So, how this works? Custom command. We get existing or new one. I like this interface. I just think it's weird how the GUI, or it's like this calls the GUI, and then the GUI calls back to this this piece of code. Maybe implement a stream game for your next project. I could. I mean, this is more or less like this is more or less a stream game. Auto battle where everyone in chat is part of the game. Yeah, well, I'm not sure how to make that work. I'm not sure how to make that work. I'll need to think about it. Use special commands with points. Yeah, like I think I was trying to work on something like that like a while ago. But then at that point I also was like still trying to figure out the Twitch API. And I'm still trying to figure out the Twitch API. Use special commands with points. This way, other people will never reach pivot. This is true. This is true. Huh. I don't know. How would I make it so it would randomly find? Never going below 40k. Oh no. Alright, this just in. I'm increasing the point amount to 69,420. Just to make it a bit higher. And thus we are, isn't it? It would still be a meme. Yeah, this is 42069. So we can still keep it as a meme number, just by flipping it around. It is only by my grace that you still hold the knife. I am considering that though. So we can do like an asset folder scan. Wait a minute. Possible sprites. Okay, hold on. Let's do a really quick pivot. 1337. Wouldn't that just be completely impossible to get to? Like that is 700. It's 420 million points. Code go quack. Haha. Quackers. Quacker Z. Yeah, but this is where we're at. So check this out. Check this out. So we grab a new token. I'm not gonna log in, but we have an LFU that just works. So we can click on this. We can go here, load the next one. And then this image is actually a JPEG, which is why it was crashing my loader. Because I was just assuming everything was a PNG. But unfortunately, there's no way to know what the file type is until you, I guess, try to load it in. I suppose like you could try to check the bits, but instead, what I've opted to do is just load in every single, or try every single supported file format. Anyways, how are you doing? Yeah, see, also now we're caching every single request. So now we don't, I guess, just hammer the server too hard. I guess this one is still not being cached, which seems a bit weird. I did implement caching for this one as well. Happy pre-turkey day. Happy pre-turkey day to you as well. I'm not actually going to be eating turkey at my Thanksgiving thing. My family has opted to eat prime rib for Thanksgiving. Mostly because, like, no one really likes eating turkey in my family. Like, we used to eat like a nice ham, but it's like, kind of over the ham now. But my dad has a very fancy smoker, and so just been making prime rib for all the holiday celebrations, and let me tell you, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I wonder what is inside my cache. So we look here. So we have two caches. We have an image LFU and a request LFU. So request LFU. We have, yeah, that looks right. But it's still sending the, All right, so I made a mistake somewhere. I need to figure out what. I've made a mistake. So if we go back to Trail of Blood. Ooh. Oh, this is getting the Mangadex at home server. Go back. Okay, so that's the problem. That's the problem, is that last request URI is not being used. Hey, last request URI. Huh. Last request URI. I've made a small change and now I've broken everything. So, last request, no, that's me. And then this is the follows, yeah. And so that should have worked. Or wait a minute. Chew. Are you giving me a kiss? It's kind of lewd. TBH, not a huge fan of physical contact. Because I'm allergic to touch. So it's like shaking hands is like the most I'm willing to go with most people. Please don't hug me. I hate giving people hugs because it just makes me itchy afterwards. And then anything that like has to do with my face, it shows up, and then people are like, "Are you like having a hives breakout? Did you eat something weird?" No, you just touched me. That's it. As you can see here, I do just have 4 HTTP clients. So we have a request LFU. So this one is API Mangadex, HTTPS API Mangadex. So it's not finding it for some reason. All right, so we'll send it once more. Oh, ooh, are we crashing? Ooh, we're crashing. Ooh, that's not good. Why are you crashing? All right, hold on. All right, we're fine. It just got stuck for a little bit. All right, let's try that again. Ooh, that's good. That's the ping request. Actually, hold on. All right, if last request type is not get manga page, and Or we can do not in. If not in this thing, and then main request type ping, I think it's called. Is that what I called it? Ping? Yeah. When Don says shake well, but you already opened it. Cannot Don? What? What does that mean? Is that, this sounds like a pun or a setup to a joke. Is that a ligma? Could be a ligma. Jury's still out. Alright, so if method is not post. Alright, so we should be checking for a cache results. Ping. What? Last request type should be ping. That's the last request URI. So it's not working because of that. Right? Yeah. Forgot to shake it before opening. Is this like is this a setup for a joke? Is this what you're doing? What is main display? So it should be ping, yeah. Oh, it's because of this. If last request type is not ping, yes. So we don't want to check the cache if we're just pinging the server. Send this in. I broke it. Hold on. Let me get a new login token. No, my TCAN says on the can to shake it well, but I already opened the tab. Pain. You could try very carefully to cover up the can. Usually when that happens, I just kind of swirl it from side to side. Alright, so what is this? This is user me, and then that's that thing. Alright. And then the path should be different. Yeah. Then we'll load in so no Freyren. This is Mangadex at home server, is using the last request URI. I wonder if it's because this thing doesn't. Oh, last request URI is set properly. That's tough. Send request. Actually, no, this is the request for the Mangadex at home server. Do you have your own server rack? I can't cover this spot. I do not have my own server rack, no. I've considered building my own home lab before, but it's just haven't felt the need to. Just haven't felt the need to. Alright, so that's good. User follows. Cache result. This should be instantaneous then. What the heck? Expensive as well? Not really. So it depends on what you are using as your home servers, right? So you could just have a tiny cluster of Raspberry Pis. And so the Raspberry Pis, those are like, what, 30 bucks? And as long as you are not running like a super heavy workload on them, then that's a cluster. And then because you are networking a bunch of Raspberry Pis together, then they're worth more than the sum of their parts. Or even like you don't even need to use like a dedicated server box. You can just use like an old computer, basically headless. So yeah, this is all. Huh? Was it not using the cache then? I should not be sending a request. Alright. So let's try this. We'll set a breakpoint here. I want to see. Huh. So this is Mangadex at home server. That's fine. Oh yeah, because I was looking at a different one. Boom. Oh, so now it's fast. What happened? What happened? It was really slow before. So now we're back and we're using the cache. Now we're back. What? Am I crazy? Did I change something? Yeah, but anyways, I don't have any use for a home server, right? Like, I pay for server space on DigitalOcean, and also pay for server space, or I guess a cluster space on Replit. Replit's pretty sick. Replit's pretty sick. That's actually where the bot is hosted as well, so you hit with a roll to 6. We can roll a very high number as well. If you roll a 666, I will gift you a sub. How does that sound? Actually, no. If you roll a 69 for 20, I'll give you a sub. How about that? What are the chances? It depends on how high you're rolling. That was actually pretty close. That was pretty close to a good meme number. Anyways. Roll 69 for 21. Absolutely not. It's a guaranteed random number chosen by fair dice roll, etc. Roll these nuts. Check it out. Congratulations, you're a Krogan from Mass Effect, apparently. You have 4 nuts. I'm happy for you. Why a 4? It's because it only listens to the it looks for the command, so if it cannot parse the number afterwards, then it just assumes a d6. Although maybe I should have kept that a secret. It would have been funnier that way, I suppose. I'm gonna parse you. That sounds lewd. That sounds very lewd. Alright, so what I'm trying to do here... I had a list of things I needed to do. Search functionality. So let's look up the Mangadex API. So API Mangadex. What is their search algorithm? Search API. It's very bright. Very lewd, senpai. Uwu. No lewds, please. How do I do search? Search. So there's the first search. Yeah, sure. Search query. Manga creation. Search. Chapter upload. Search a list of manga? Question mark. Is there no like search bar functionality? Or wait, is it? Is there no? Is it really just like a get request? So manga, and then I pass in some. Oh no. Is this how that works? Includes? What? Manga list. Might have seen a gift my mother got me for Christmas. Nice. Was it something lewd? Is this what we're on? Were they beads of an anal nature? I knew it. They were anal beads. I'm glad your mom is supportive of you. And your freaking weird hobbies. But it's okay. Just use Sharpies like the rest of us. You think you're better than me? I wonder if this is what they're doing, by the way. So if we go to Mangadex, right? Oh geez. Hit me with an inspect. Go to network. What's something super inoffensive I can search for? Please don't parse my toes. I don't know, man. I can kind of see what this one is. That's Komi-san. Oh geez. Oh, that's how it works. It just multicasts out a bunch of requests. That's cool. Alright. So it looks for user and manga title. Okay, cool. So that's the request URL. Hentai. I don't think Mangadex has hentai on it. It has extremely suggestive things for sure. Manga title equals Komi. Okay, well, now I know. So this is just how we're going to search, I guess. I'm just going to steal their request. Your request is my request now. So this is manga. What is it called? Manga. This is user follows. This one is just manga. Wait. Wait, what? Get manga? Oh, that's manga IDs. This is view manga. Wait, what? What's the difference? Oh, this one uses the query parameter. So this is just manga with a title attached to it. And then it'll do its best to find something that matches, I guess. So if we slap this into here, let me see. So we have manga. I think get manga is probably pretty close, and that's for just random IDs. So then we can have, well, I'll create a new request called search for manga. Search manga. So this one is title equals, I don't know, just whatever. We'll do the same thing and we'll send the request, see if it works. What to say without calling it love? That's unlikely. Yeah. Okay, so this will just give you a bunch of things that kind of fit. How does this one fit? Salaryman with a communication disorder doesn't know how to fall in love. What? Is this what this gave me as well? It did. What the heck? Yeah? I suppose that's okay. I suppose that's okay. Get saved. Yeah, okay, so we're going to implement that. So get manga. Sounds boring. Func search manga. So this will be title, some sort of string. Searching for manga title. And then main display. We'll add a key for this, search manga. I'm gonna need to be a bit more specific. I might need to go back through the application and change these. Because a lot of these requests are starting to bleed together. Last request type, main request type, search. Okay, so if title empty, we'll just, this is basically a courtesy null check, right? Because I should be checking it at the input layer as well. But if we somehow get to this point, we should not try to search with an empty title. This is title is empty. Cannot search. Turn. Okay. So var error. Oh, and I'm not doing a check error on get manga either. Nice. So let's do check error. It's very Go style. Here, int is equal to send request, HTTP clients. This is a GET request, I think. It's manga. Title is equal to whatever the heck the title we're searching for is. So this is title. No data, and then we'll just construct the bare header. Yeah, there we go. And then just hit it with a check error at the very end. Boom. That should be pretty good. We go back to home screen. Home screen? Where's home screen? Yeah, so this is the home screen. That's our search button, right? And so you'll just need to press enter to search, and then what should happen? What should happen? I think it would be better if it's just reuse the same page. But what I'm probably going to do is I don't know. Actually, you know what we can do? Alright, here's an idea. Here's an idea. So we have this entire thing, but then we can have just like something pop up. We can just have something pop up here. Top bar container. This is the lower container, and then inside of that container we can have something pop up there, I suppose. Or maybe we can just have a pop-up container that you can double click and do stuff to, right? Yeah, maybe it's better just to generate a pop-up within Godot. So pop up. So there's a few things. A pop-up panel. Is that what I want? Pop-up dialog, pop-up menu. I think pop-up panel. It's probably what I want. Class for displaying pop-ups with a panel background. Some cases might be simpler to use than pop-up since it provides a configurable background. If you're making windows, better check window dialog. I think that's okay. Search manga, then this should just work unless we force a refresh. Or maybe search manga should also abide by the, I guess, forcing a new request. Right, so here you can see that I'm filtering out several types of requests. So for any post request, we do not want to try to use a cached result, because usually, in most circumstances, when you are sending a post request, you are changing something. Although I'll need to reconsider that in the future. I think I should just have like a whitelist of requests that cannot be cached. So, for example, pinging the Mangadex server, that should not be cached. There's no reason to cache that. Right, you're just checking the connection. Authentication, don't want to cache that. Get user data, for sure, probably want to cache that because that does not generally change too often. User feed, also probably want to cache that, but allow for forcing a new request just in case there have been updates. Yeah. So all of this makes sense up until we get to searching for manga. Right, because this is also a GET request, but I feel like you would always want to do like a new request, I guess. Toggle sidebar. Give me a new token. Go. Dev login. So here's the idea: is that you would search for something here in the top search bar, then I'll have a pop-up pop up with the results. But then I wonder if it makes sense to just cache the results somehow. Then how would I force it to use a new request then? Maybe when you search, it will always just send a new request. Whereas something that's really simple, like just getting your update list, we'll just use the cache instead. I feel like the search bar should also use a cache, but maybe not. I don't know, but right now this doesn't do anything anyways when you press enter. Not implemented yet. So, home screen. Yeah, these are all good. We can get rid of these comments. Commented out for a reason. Let's see, home screen. It's just here on search bar, enter pressed. So we will want to send a new request. We'll get a client. We'll do a client, and then we'll also want to send a request. So this is like search manga using the text. And then also we'll want to check the text. So we'll see if text is valid, or is not empty, I guess. So if text not empty, or I guess if text is empty, then we'll just short circuit, return. So don't do anything in that instance. Now we'll need to handle the response. All right, so what are we gonna do here? Says main request type search manga. Right, search manga, and then these are the results that I get. Should just a bunch of these. So I think I'll want to do probably the same thing that I did for get manga here. Yeah. So we'll just create a bunch of buttons and then display something. I'm thinking it's going to be a panel, a pop-up panel. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Hold on. So this needs to be auto wrap button. Why is this here? All right. We'll change a few things around as well. So we'll grab the auto wrap button. We have moved it over. Let's actually bundle these together into their own thing. Oh no. Oh no, I'm changing file paths. Now things are gonna break and this preload breaks, and that's fine. We'll just have to update this to be the correct path. But I think I need to start bundling the screens into their own folders, because now they are all starting to use their own elements, because they don't really share too many things between them, right? Each screen is pretty much is self-sufficient. That's actually a lie, but. Home screen, auto wrap button. Welcome to your new home. Home screen, we'll move you to home screen. This changes, this thing is now invalid, but now we're getting a bunch of errors. Home screen. Home screen. That's wrong. Grab the auto wrap button, update the path. One of these. Home screen, still broken. Home screen, home screen. So from login screen is going to be broken. So that's the home path. Grab this. One of these. Alright. Where else? Where else? Make sure resources have been opened by the editor at least once. I think that's okay. And so the reason why I went through all this pain of moving around the folders, let's actually restart Godot as well. It's now very confused about the file modify times. So screens, home screen. I'll need to eventually start moving around all of these things. So we'll have individual folders for every single screen, and then just maybe like a reusable elements folder. But for now, this is pretty good. Let's make sure it still works. So login screen still works, that's good. Let's see, grab my refresh token, get me a new one. Weird how it always starts with EY. So this seems to work. And we're also able to... Maybe not. What's going on? What happened? It's very confused, I can tell you that. Okay, it just took a little bit for it to load in. Neat. Okay. And I'm also trying to keep an eye out for things that can be improved. So one big thing I think I can do, right, is for the manga container, right? I think in order to do kind of like scrolling in and scrolling out, here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to just mess with the margins. I'll just mess with the margins. So, or maybe I won't even mess with the margins. I'll just mess with the anchors. So if I kind of like squish the image in, it'll just appear like it's bigger. And so as long as I do them, you know, in order, right? And right, because the anchors are also on a scale from 0 to 1, whereas I feel like if you're dealing with a weird aspect ratio, moving the margins won't work nearly as well. I think I also could just limit the size, maybe. I don't know. There's a few ways I can implement scrolling, or not scrolling, zooming in and out. Yeah. At this point in time, I can now do... we have pop-ups, so pop-up, pretty sure it's a... I don't think it's window dialog, right? File dialog, absolutely not. I think we just want a pop-up panel. So we'll give it a full rect. That's the panel. We'll give it a theme, even though it should just be using the default theme, right? So what will be here? So this should be like a VBox container, maybe. Oh, maybe not. So it has a panel background, but it's not a panel container, I guess. So there's already a panel, so we'll just slap in a margin container here. Give it margins of 10, 10, negative 10, negative 10. Then we'll put the VBox container inside a U. That's fine. And then we'll also just add buttons to it, right? So when we add a button, yeah. Okay, so that'll work, right? That'll work. And do I need to add a script to this? Probably not. We'll just call this search result pop-up. Yeah. Yeah. And then this will only be for reading manga, so I won't even re-implement what Mangadex has going on. And so what Mangadex has going on is that you're able to look for manga, groups, and then users. But I'm not sure why you would want to search for groups. Maybe I will, implement that, maybe I won't. We'll think about it. But this is search result pop-up. So, search results pop-up. Go to add-ons, whatever the heck this is. Screens. Yeah, so we'll just slap this here. And we'll also add a script to it. Yeah. Add a script to it. Actually, no, we won't. Where is the script? That's the GD file? Yeah. Delete this. Please use my template. Thank you very much. Structured. There we go. So, what things will you need to take? So you'll need to take, I don't know. I'm trying to remember. How did I do this for just getting out all the manga stuff? It's pretty much the same thing. So it's the chapter name. Or no, it's the title. Yeah. Or no, it's the chapter name. No. This is wrong. That's the title. That's the title, not the chapter name. I think. Yeah. Alright, rename symbol. This is now title. That didn't work. Alright, change all occurrences. Title. Yeah, so that's the title, not the chapter name. I already have the chapter from something else. And chapter title. Or this is like manga title, right? Oh no. Bring me back. This is manga title. Manga title. Yeah, there we go. Manga title. That's more descriptive of what exactly we're doing. Then we'll run through the data in the same way. So for data in response body, data. I think we're going to do the same thing, right? Just to do assume English for now. I think in the future, a good enhancement would be like being able to select the language you want to default to. And then we'll always kind of fall back to English or Japanese. Whereas right now, it just looks for English title, Japanese title, and then random title. I suppose it's not random, it's just the first title that's available. So, same logic. Grab the title. Suppose we can break this out now. So it's like find title, right? Yeah, find title from manga response. Yeah, because I don't use titles for anything else, right? It's just there. Yeah, okay. Func get manga title from manga response. So this is some sort of data. Dictionary. Dictionary. Return a string, and then we'll just slap all of this in. Return manga title. Yeah, okay. So then we can break this down into manga title, var manga title is equal to this. How nice. And then we can cut this down as well. So first, let's do this. So we have a pop-up. Search result pop-up. We'll grab the path to that, and we'll just load it in. So const. Suppose I shouldn't be preloading these. Or I guess I can preload these? I don't know. I think you cannot preload them if there's a circular import. But if there is no circular imports, then this is fine. You know what? I think there will be a circular import though. Well, no. Should be fine. We'll figure it out. So this is search result pop-up pack scene. One of these. Then here we'll have var pop-up, which is some sort of pop-up, right? Pop-up is equal to search result pop-up instance. And then search result pop-up. What things do we need to have? So we are going to be auto wrap button. What are we placing on the button? So there's the chapter data, and then we connect it to certain pressed buttons on it. Okay, that'll work. Yeah, okay. Or I wonder if it makes more sense just to spawn in the pop-up and then just pass the data to the pop-up. Yeah, spawn in the pop-up. So we instance the pop-up and then we just give the data to the pop-up, and then the pop-up will handle all of its own stuff. Right? So the pop-up will set itself up. That's not possible actually, because we still need to listen to the buttons. So like, there's like a view manga thing as opposed to a read chapter thing. That's tough. All right, that's tough. All right, so we have pop-up, search result pop-up. So for CD, no, we just need the manga title. So then we have var button is equal to button new, right? And then we can pass this button over to the search result pop-up. So this is var buttons, some sort of array. So we'll pass the buttons over to the pop-up, and then the pop-up, what that will do is reload these. So boom, boom, vbox container, those are just the search results. So var vbox, so this is a vbox container is equal to whatever the heck this is. And then for button in buttons, we'll do vbox call deferred add child button. Should be okay. And then we'll pop up centered centered ratio. Yeah, centered. Ooh. Censored clamps, centered ratio 0.75, I suppose. Yeah, I think that should work. So we'll create a bunch of buttons. These buttons will be connected. So button connect. So it's the same thing as above. We'll connect it to, actually no, this would be on view manga. So this should give you the manga page, and the manga page should give you a bunch of the stuff, right? The manga page should give you a list of all the chapters that you want to see. Yeah. So pop up. Pop up buttons dot append button. Yeah. So it's a slightly different approach than this one, but it's also a bit cleaner, because then this pop-up gets to I guess determine how it works. Actually, how did I make pop-ups work? I know I did something kind of weird for OpenCFace GD for those pop-ups. So let's look. Also, I always get a bit nervous. Stream notifications. Okay, stream notifications, that's fine. So screens, GUI, base file pop-up. Let's see, pop-up hide. Yeah, on hide, it should just yeet itself for sure. So, wait. Here. Here. So the initial connection. So if this ever goes away, we'll do that. How does pop-up centered ratio? Pop-up shows the control modal form in the center of the screen relative to the current canvas transform scale ratio of the size of the screen. All right, that's okay. On pop-up hide. That doesn't take any arguments, right? And then we'll just hit it with a Q free. Yeah, I think that'll work. So let's give it a try. What's your problem? Okay, there's just a bunch of random errors, I guess. So paste in all of these. Nice. Nothing. Okay. So did anything pop up? Or did anything attempt to pop up? Oh, I didn't add it. Oh, okay. I made a mistake. So we also do need to remember. Add child pop up. Yeah, there we go. The final piece of the puzzle. Boom, boom. Wait for everything to load in. Yep. Looks good. I mean, that's not bad, I guess. It should have like an option bar at the top, but kind of weird how there's no theme attached to it. Did I not attach a theme to this? So this, yeah, so this should be using the default theme. I guess the panel is different. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe if I change the pop-up type? Actually not sure. Alright, so what happened? Did that go away? Yeah, it did go away. Okay. Cool. I think. So I can try that again. Yeah. I don't know what's going to... Yeah, nothing will happen if I click on these, by the way, but that's fine. Debugger, nothing happened. Yeah. On view manga, method not found. Okay. It's a bit weird how there's no top bar. At least I can do something about that. We can just have like a really clumsy close button, I guess. Or what other things do I have access to? So there's just all kinds of pop-up containers. So it's more of like a base class for pop-up dialogues. Does this have a top bar? Doesn't look like it. Is it just window dialogue? It is window dialogue. Okay, so we want window dialogue, because that'll give me a top bar. So window dialogue. Full rect. Yeah, that's okay. And then that should be fine. So theme, default theme. All right, let's add something for window dialog, I guess. So title color, that's fine. Panel. What things do I have? I just have panel style box. Ooh. Oh, now there's just like a tiny X in the side of it. That's very good. Window dialog, styles. Okay. Let's do a new style box. Style box flat. And then there's not really like a title color. Huh? Expand. Oh, I need to do like a custom expand margin to the top of it, huh? It's like 2. No. What am I doing? What does expand margin do? Expands the style box outside of the control rect on the top edge. Draw a border. Okay, so border 10. Maybe. Maybe. Border, top 10. This doesn't appear to do anything. No, it's panel.style box. What am I doing? Don't save. What happened? Okay. Just get me out of there. This one. That's what we want. So this is the thing that we're editing right now. Right? Window dialog, style box flat. Don't quick load anything. Just give me a new one. Style box flat. Background color. This one should be window dialog. Right? So now it'll look like that. Default theme. Style box flat. Actually, give me what is the theme for that? Default theme panel style box. So background color is that. So I'll grab this, go to here, slap it in here, make it completely opaque, right? And then border width. Ooh, no, okay. Expand margin, top. Go up a little bit, 20. And then make this 20, I guess. Look at that, he's done it. It's so beautiful. Blend it? No, don't blend it. Corner radius, I don't know, sure. Have some corners. Everyone loves corners. Looking good. Alright, so there's your style box. Content margin should be 10, 10, 10, 10. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Then you have your margin container inside of that. And then your VBox inside of that. So then we can try this again. Grab my token to have login. I'm still not adding titles to the whatever's here. Okay, so that broke. Oh, this is window dialog. Window dialog. And then the button. All right, hold on. Button dot text is equal to manga title. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what else you would want from that besides like manga title and then maybe like a picture, but I'm not gonna add a picture just so I don't hammer their servers too hard. We'll want to implement this. So it's like on read chapter and then there's on view manga. On view manga. And so this will take in title Oh wait, no, I can't. View manga requires different parameters. I always forget. So there's view manga. This requires a manga ID. So I don't care about the manga title. I actually want the ID. So what is the ID from this? So search manga. It's data. Do I have data? Yeah, for data in response body data. So this is the data. So it's data ID. Data ID. So that's the ID. So this is manga ID. And then this means that we can now, we need to send a request to the view manga endpoint, which I do have implemented. But for now, let's just print out the manga ID. Manga ID. So send this, refresh the token, log in, hopefully don't crash. Nice. Then we'll just search for Komi-san. Alright. Azure lane for coma. Is this it? I don't know. But we can look at it. Nothing will happen when we click on it. Oh, look at that. It's so beautiful. And that's the manga ID. And then we can click out of it, and then it should just free itself. So that's, yeah, that's all sorted. So we can click on this again, by the way. Nothing will happen. We can also click out of it. Nice. It's very, very, very Godot looking, to be sure. To be sure. But not bad, nevertheless. Not bad. Okay. So what do we need to do now? So we have home screen. This is okay, that's fine. MDR handler. So we want to hit the view manga endpoint. So on view manga. So we'll do var client is equal to, we'll yield for main client pool. Get next available client. Just wait until that's completed. Right, and then we'll hit it with a client. View manga, manga ID. So, who needs string validation? We'll just assume that it works. Although the slightly more difficult part is actually handling the response. So there's search manga, then we'll do, just paste this in here. Main request type view manga. Yeah, okay. So view manga will give us some sort of result. So view manga, toggle sidebar. So we need some sort of manga ID. Let's see, what does this give me here in Postman? So this is it. Set Mangadex personal. This is the manga ID. Then we'll send a request to view manga. Then this will give me just a bunch of alt titles. Interesting. So there's the description. Okay, okay. And then how do we get the chapters? Publication demographic shonen. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Relationships. So we'll need to find doujinshi. Oh no. How do I get the chapters for this? So this is slice of life. Everyone loves slice of life. Comedy, romance. I think I've tried reading this before, but I just wasn't really into it. Is there a get chapters endpoint for manga? Chapters, chapter list. Okay, so if you want the chapters of a given manga, Wait. If you want the chapters of a given manga, please check the feed endpoints. What? Huh? Get manga volumes and chapters, right? So there's property, what? Huh? What? Huh? So property, what is property 1? What is property 2? Why are they named like this? Who made this? I mean, that's fine, honestly, but it is a bit weird how they don't aggregate all the things for you. But you need to hit the view manga endpoint to get the manga data. Or you know what? I suppose I could just store all that data on the button so I don't need to send the same request twice. Yeah? Yeah? I think so. Or by store the request on the button, I mean, we'll just send it along with the array. Can you not do this? What's your problem? Hey? Oh, this part. Alright, so on view manga. So you'll have wait. So you have a manga ID. Well, actually, yeah. I guess I don't need to pass along the explicit ID. Then I can just pass along the data. So then the data is just hold on. I'm reconsidering how I'm doing this. So this is just data. So this is some sort of dictionary of data. So if we are doing it like so, that's data ID, but we don't actually want to do this either. I need to create a new page to hold all of this stuff in. So we'll go to here, create a new screen from base screen. This is what every single base screen looks like. This is the, I guess this is just the, view manga, manga, view manga. Sure, we'll call it that. Home screen. That's fine. View manga. We'll give this a save. So this is view manga. It's just the view manga screen. So view manga. Save it there. All right, cool. So slap in a panel container. Give it full rect, and then margins of 10, 10, 10, -10. Right. And then should just be a few things. One, there will be I guess like the top bar. So there will be the, I guess like a back button. So there's almost like this one. So there's an option container, blah, blah. It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird to be sure. It is a bit weird. I think okay, I need to think. I'm thinking. Thinking time. So these are like common elements, so we can do common. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll break this out into its own scene, because I do want to reuse this in a bunch of other places, right? And then I can just change the style blocks as needed. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Right, because from the view manga page, I still need to have the same functionality as this, more or less. That's actually not true. I just need the back and refresh button. I don't need anything else here in the bottom row. Right, because in the bottom row, it would just be like the whatever it is you're currently looking at. Yeah, right, you know what? I guess it can't be shared. You've sealed your fate by me just kind of like doing basic reasoning. Alright, so then we'll have your top bar, which is your H box. That will contain 2 buttons. Button 1, we'll just have it fill, expand, and then button 2. So this is your back button, and this is your refresh button. Or maybe it would be good to re-implement. That's tough. Because why would you want to be able to search again? Yeah. Doesn't make too much sense. Doesn't make too much sense. Huh. Yeah. I guess it will just be custom per. Yeah, like it would be nice being able to reuse the same thing across a bunch of screens, but I'm just not seeing how it would be feasible without having to build in a bunch of weird hacks. So like I would, like if I wanted to reuse the same elements in view manga as in, you know, read chapter as in home screen, I would need to have some sort of flag, and then there would just be a bunch of like weird shifting around. So okay. You know, I think this is just more direct, and it makes more sense. So like we don't need to get fancy with it because there's only so many screens that you can have. So there's the back, and then there's a refresh button, which looks very similar to the read chapter thing, but read chapter also contains like title information, current chapter information. At least that's the plan. So this is your option bar, right? Then after this, we should have, what are we gonna have? Should probably display the, like the manga information, right? Yeah. I'm thinking. Yeah, so that'll be another HBox container. So this will be the manga info container. And so this is gonna be an HBox. This will contain, I'm thinking we'll display the, whatever the cover is, we'll display that. So this will be a texture, rect. So it'll just be kind of a double-decker kind of thing, right? And then we'll have a V-box that does the same, and then it will be filled with various buttons. So you'll have the title, you'll have the description, you'll have, I don't know, man. I don't know. So you'll have, I think we'll just do this as a bunch of HBox containers. So this would be the title container. So add 2 labels to this, by the way. Yeah. So 2 labels. So that's your label. And then your label 2. Yeah, that's fine. So you'll have your title, your description container. you'll have your, I don't know, your tags container. What else? What other things would you want to have? That's pretty much it. That's all I can think of for now. And then below this, everything else will just be like chapter information. And then that will use the same logic as, yeah, it'll use the same logic as home screen. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. So view manga, do all this, that's fine. Home screen, so view manga, home screen. So home screen, we do a get manga. Actually, no, because we've already done the, well, no, because we need to send the view manga request, right? Yeah. Yeah, we do need to send the view manga request. So we have chapter data or manga data, right? Var manga data. So we can pass that along, and then based off of the manga data, then we can start sending all kinds of fun stuff, right? So we have var clients, view manga data, right? And then in this connection here, so this is how I handle all the callbacks. Boom, one of these. So match request type. Since I'm using client pooling, so I don't know what the last request was, and thus this is why I need to do this kind of weird match statements. So there's main request type dot view manga. That should be fine. So based off of the results of view manga, so this is the results of view manga. So that gives me, oh, then I need to send another request to get manga chapters, right? Yeah. Also, this is like a chapter thing. So this is view, or this is like a get or aggregate manga chapters. So what was the endpoint? So this is the manga ID aggregate. So this requires the manga ID still. So print debug just in case. Getting manga chapters for ID blah blah. Manga ID. Yeah. So last request type. Let's add that to our main display. So this is get manga volumes and chapters. All right, let's call it what it is. It's supposed to be called. Get manga volumes and chapters. I don't know why I've been trying to change the name as well. It just makes it more confusing. Get manga volumes and chapters. Nice. So that is get manga volumes and chapters. One of those. Error. Integer is equal to send request HTTP client method get. Why are these all get requests? It's so strange. Manga ID aggregate. So we string format the manga ID in there. No data, of course. And then we'll just hit it with a construct bearer header. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll want to check error as well. So check error. Yeah, so that now here we are. Get manga volume and chapters. So there's two things that we need to handle. There's main request type view manga, and then also whoever the heck this is, right? So now we have, now we're handling both things properly. So that's clients, and then we'll just have client one, I guess. Because there's no there's no dependency on the other, right? For displaying these, we just need to get the data whenever we can. All right, manga data ID. I believe the ID is a string, but always hard to say. But we'll cache it into a variable just so that we don't lose it. Or accidentally use a different one. That would be horrible. Manga ID. Right, so then we have view manga. View manga gets us the title and stuff. So then we have certain things here. Yeah, so we'll have the title label. Sounds good to me. So export var title label path, which is a node path. Export var description label path, also a node path. And then finally, we have the tags label path. Right. And then on ready, we'll hit it with a title label is equal to a label get node title label path as label in order to get the, I guess, the type checking in the interpreter to work, because that doesn't always work. Ready var description label. Do the same thing. So description label path on ready var tags label. And then I'll need some way to, I'll need to look into actually parsing the data for all the volumes and stuff. I'm not sure if I want to actually split them up into volumes. That might be kind of nice to do though. Although also a bit tougher. It'll look nice though. And then sometimes there's not even a volume, so maybe it's just better to order them as they come in, right? Alright, so we have title, label, path, title, description, and then that one. Nice. So on view manga, we'll have data. Data is just a flat dictionary this time. So we can basically guarantee that the request type and response status were valid, since I don't think I'll be getting a 201 or 202 or whatever. And then I guarantee that it'll at least be a 200 style response. You know, I just pass these along because it's nice to have. I suppose I can also have like alt titles, right? So if I do boom boom, this is alt title container. Same thing, right? We can just add another thing here. Export var alt title label path. One of these. Then on ready var alt title label. Oh my god. Alright. Typing is hard. Good thing I work as a programmer. So there's your alt title. Boom boom. Assign this as label 2. Now here we'll want to grab the data. So this is just your It's really just, we need to grab your attributes. So var attributes is equal to response body. So this is a dictionary. Attributes. Then title label text is equal to response body data. Ooh, no, these are all going to be in attributes. What am I doing? So this is data attributes, right? Then we'll hit it with one of these. So your title label is just whatever the main title was. I guess it's still actually hard coded to English. I wonder if you change the language, it will change what the default title is, as opposed to changing the alt title. I don't know. I'm thinking that's what it's doing. We'll just call it data. It's just the data. Attributes is too hard to spell. Do I know how to spell it? Yes. Do I want to spell it often? No. So this is to do hard-coded to English. So that's not too hard to take out the hard coding, right? Because it's just changing that value to be a variable somewhere. Not too hard, not too hard. Now, let's see, the alt title stuff. So that's the title. What are we going to be doing about alt title? So alt title label dot text is equal to, do I have a join? No. What things do I have? I've been working with too many, too much Python. So there's no join function here, but you can do for, or no, we can do var alt titles is equal to, that's an array. Well, so if data has alt titles, then, well, I suppose I can just do this, huh? Yeah, alt titles is equal to data.get alt titles. And then if alt titles, then for t in alt titles. All right, wait, no. So we can pop it first. First and foremost, we can just pop front. It's a bit slower to pop front. So we can do alt titles reverse. What happened? Didn't you used to be able to reverse this? Invert? Invert. Yeah, invert is a void function. It works implicitly. Yeah, so we'll invert it, so then we'll be able to pop back. Then we'll do alt title label text is equal to alt titles pop back. Yep. And then after that, then we'll just do for t in alt titles. So if alt titles is now empty, then nothing will happen. So this is basically like a do while loop, right? Implemented in GD script. Alt title label text is equal to, or I guess plus equals, one of these. Alt titles pop back, right? Can you do that? Yeah. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, but I'm here for it. So we append a space, or we append a comma plus a space, and then we do a bit of string formatting to correctly position all the stuff. So that takes care of the alt titles. What other things do we have? We have a description. So description label text is equal to data dot. I don't think there's any circumstance where there is not a description. Oh no, but there's other descriptions that are possible. All right, let's hard code to English for now. That's tough. So this is to do hard coded to English. Yeah, that's a bit tough. Because I think if I take out the hard coding to English, then I'll need to have like a fallback plan. Actually, that's not too hard. But it's just more code that I'm willing to write right now. Alright, tags. What tags do you have? Tags. Oh, baby. Why are these tags? Oh, the tag names are based off of the language? Question mark? Perhaps? I don't know. Var tags. Some sort of array. Data gets tags. So if tags, then we'll want to, I guess we'll just hit it with the tags invert. And then, oh, okay. If alt titles and alt titles size is greater than 0, yeah, okay. So I do need to do a size check because I'm assuming that it'll always give me alt titles and also just give me tags no matter what. I suppose I could just look at the API spec, but I'm not familiar. Or I'm not sure if that's actually truthful or not. So tags invert. So we guarantee that there's at least one. So at the very least, it's the classic, just a courtesy null check, just in case. Never know what's gonna happen. So, let's see. Text is equal to tags pop back. And then we'll do the same thing as we did. Oh no, we can't do that. Tags pop back. Attributes. Name. I guess we'll just do en. I don't know, man. That's tough, actually. That's tough. Var tag. You got the dictionary. One of these. I'll do tag. That's a dictionary. It'll have. Wait, it's the. Tags is an array. We pop back and then we grab the attributes and then the name, which is also just a dictionary. And then I think we'll just take the first thing that we find, maybe. Tag dot. Or no, it's tag dot keys. What is it called? Tag keys 0. To do this might be a bad idea. Just so I know that it's a bad idea. And then for t in tags, and we'll do the same thing pretty much. So tag is equal to tags pop back attributes and then name, right? And then we'll just do the same thing here, right? And so that should handle our tags label. What other things? All right, so Let's just test this out for now and see if we're even able to get the the chapter data. Let's grab my session token, dev login. We'll search for whatever this is. Komi-san. What happened? Something break? Getting manga ID. That's not right. What? Did I not change that? Ooh. Oh, I didn't do anything. Oh no, it should have. View manga. Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, okay, hold on. So view manga, we actually need to load this in. You big dummy. So this is const view manga path. One of these. So there is not going to be any view manga callback. Instead, what we'll do is var view manga screen is equal to load the path. Instance it. Alright, so then the manga data, view manga screen, manga data is equal to data. We won't send any requests here, but then we will change the screen. Change screen, view manga screen. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Send it here. Start pre-typing. We can click on this. All right. Invalid set index text with value of type dictionary. Okay, so what happened here? So that was the alt titles pop back. Oh, because the alt title is okay, so I need to do something similar for here. So alt title is equal to alt title pop back, right? And then I need to just get the whatever's inside of it, I guess, right? So this is alt title dot alt title dot keys, whatever the heck is in it, because it won't give me an empty object. I'm pretty sure it might. It's still possible that it might. So there's your alt title. So this is going to be a dictionary. If it's not, then we should throw an error, I guess. Dictionary. So pop back. And then boom, boom, boom. To do this might be a bad idea. Very good. And then one of these, yeah. So it's basically, it's a bad idea because I'm doing blind array access. So that's almost never a good idea, but it will work in this instance for now. So let's search for this. Oh, nice. So why did this kind of get kind of weird? Is it because, oh, it's because these needs to auto wrap. Everything needs to auto wrap. So every single label should be an auto wrap label. Yeah. All right, give me one more shot, coach. Send me. Ooh. One of these. That just looks bad. That just looks bad. I guess that's okay because you know what? It looks bad because I didn't actually put anything here. So that's title. This is alt titles. This is description. And then these are tags. And then I think these we can do size flags like 0.2, and that's fine. That's okay. We'll search for Komi-san again. Yeah, look at that. Oh, you know what? Okay. And then also, all of these labels need to be vertical aligned. Wait. Ooh. So V align. So these need to be fill expand, I think. Yeah, okay, there we go. That looks okay. That looks okay. Tags school life. I think something that's kind of a problem here is that you're not able to click on these, so you can't copy and paste, but that's okay. And then I think this will also get pretty big because whenever I load in the manga, the cover, it's going to really jack this up, and then you'll have to scroll all the way down, but that's okay. Back button and refresh button don't do anything, but that's fine for now. Anyways, I think I'm going to call it here for today. Thanks for tuning in. I will be live. Today is Wednesday. I'll be live tomorrow from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern time. Probably. Maybe not. We'll have to see because it is Thanksgiving. So I don't know how long I'm going to be at Thanksgiving dinner for. But yeah. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be live tomorrow. Probably. I'll let you know on Discord. Have a Discord. Everything is pretty much on GitHub. There's Discord. Give the channel a follow if you haven't already. Let's see. I should push this here. So git add all git commits. So implement manga search. Start work on manga. View manga page. View manga page. So everything is free and open source. Apache 2 license for the most part. And yeah, I will see you whenever I see you, I guess. Goodbye.